What is up, everybody? This is Atticus, a death metaler, and unfortunately, bad news has struck upon the metalhead community as well as YouTube and all the content creators on this site. Apparently, the metal music label known as Century Media has sold its soul to greedy music corporate labels like Sony. And yes, Century Media has indeed sold its soul to the devil known as Sony. It's happening. It is really happening right now. A big, greedy, corporate label that has been known for doing a lot of heinous shit over YouTubers over fair use. Yep, they abuse the fair use system. Now, I will get to that in a minute and go down to this article that I found on Metal Injection. So let's get to it now, shall we? Music Business Worldwide reports that multiple sources have confirmed that Sony Music has bought Century Media for around $17 million. They are reporting the company's valuation at somewhere between $15 and $20 million, and the company has a staff of about 50 in worldwide offices. Talks of the sale started earlier this year with news that Century Media was shopping around for new owners, trying to court the big three labels Sony, Warner, and Universal, with Sony being the most interested. According to a report, this type of buyout is becoming more common, unfortunately. As independent labels begin to consider taking back their digital rights from major distributors in the US market, this kind of acquisition will become more popular again, one source predicted. And it is very unfortunate, very sad indeed, because this was a metal record label labeled such great bands such as Aborted, Arch Enemy, At the Gates, Celtic Frost, Cryptopsy, Dark Tranquility, Firewind, Christian, Marduk, Napalm Death, Nevermore, Orphan Land, Paradise Lost, Strapping Young Lad, and Watain. Even Sven DeCale of Aborted is taking up notice and is wondering what to do next now that Century Media, his label for his band Aborted, has now sold its soul to Sony. It is quite unfortunate right over here, and it's just, ugh. Another thing I really want to talk about is how it will affect content creators on YouTube. Well, for instance, my two buddies, Ranter and Shades and Official GATG, have had this happen to them just right now. I found out just this morning that Official GATG's video where he was doing a review on Tesseract's Nocturne single has been found for copyright infringement. The same thing could be said about Ranter and Shades as well, when he was going on about a bad case of Big Mouth and shit. And this is actually real. This is actually for real. This also applies to me. If y'all remembered my two videos, the top 20 albums of 2014 and Metalgate Not Your Salami, unfortunately, those two videos have been taken down for copyright infringement. Even though I put in the videos that I had this all under fair use. Fair use, the definition of fair use does not apply to bastards like Sony. All they care about is that it's my music, you're using it, and you know what? I don't like what you're doing with it because it affects my business. Motherfucker, do you realize that a lot of us do love music and we love sharing our loves and tastes of music, whether you like pop, rap, country, folk, metal, rock. People love music. And the very sad unfortunate thing is that people are now not liking YouTube more and more. And it's very funny because people are getting more into Daily Motion due to the shit that YouTube is going around and stuff. If we do fair use, corporate bastards, corporate music label bastards like Sony is not gonna give a fuck. They're still gonna like give us strikes, give us warnings and all this other shit. It's fucked up. Back to Century Media over here. If Century Media has now sold its soul to big music labels, it's gonna probably act like a domino effect. It's gonna fucking happen, and I hope this doesn't happen. And this is why I'm going to circulate the hashtag don't buy our labels. Hashtag don't buy our labels. And of course, this is addressed to you labels. Metal Blade, Nuclear Blast, Relapse, Season of Mist, Unique Leader, and Napalm Records. I am going to personally go to all your Facebook pages, put this video into your messages with the hashtag don't buy our labels. Because you know what? You guys have worked your asses off to get to where you are at right now. And to see shit like this, to see what happened to Century Media, really worries me. Because you know what? You people deserve better. You have worked your asses off to get to where you guys are at. So hashtag don't buy our labels. This applies to anybody that is watching this video. Hashtag don't buy our labels. If you care about independent music labels, then spread this hashtag around. Because shit like this should not happen. We are not going to watch a domino effect on YouTube and to independent music labels and to these big corporate music labels going around abusing the copyright infringement. I am being dead fucking serious here. Hashtag don't buy our labels. I am Atticus, the Death Metaler. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Links are in the description below. Keep it metal. Have a wonderful day. Decomposition.